outrageous. He's a Democrat representative. Here's what happened. Catherine Clark, the whip, called the motion to adjourn, and within, I don't know, a few minutes, it was literally right after that, Jamaal Bowman pulls a fire alarm while the vote was happening. You guys, this is unprecedented. The Democrats will do anything to make sure it's shut down because billions of dollars are not going to their favorite country, Ukraine.
I've been saying it for the longest. This Jamaal Bowman dude is a genuine clown. Before we dive into this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you could please share to get it out there. So we have Jamaal Bowman purposefully pulling a fire alarm, right? Isn't this the equivalent to yelling fire in a movie theater, right? A false alarm. Isn't this the same equivalent to that? And Marjorie Taylor Greene gets into all that and outlines everything in detail, exactly what's going on with this fool. Check this out.
This is the law. Otherwise obstructs, influences, or impedes any official proceeding or attempts to do so shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 20 years or both. This is the law that January 6th defendants are being locked up, they're rotting in jail, and they're being prosecuted every single day. Non-violent offenders are being put in jail for this.
Isn't that funny? We're talking about 20 years. Now, would I give somebody 20 years for pulling a fire alarm? No, but they decided to change the rules, right? You have first-time offenders, non-violent, clean records, not even being at the Capitol, right? Getting 20 years. That's what this is the line they decided to cross. So now, and what's the thing that we've been hearing constantly from some Republicans and the Democrats? What do we always hear?
I mean, part of the rule of law means nobody's above it and nobody's below it. We should all be treated equally before the law.
So I'm guessing they have to be held to that standard. Even the man himself is talking about nobody is above the law. And they've already issued a statement. It's him and all that. They even got him on camera doing it.
And I know you ain't go out like that.
Hell no. They ain't got me on tape.
And they're trying all these things like, oh, he didn't know that. He thought this could open up the door. Anything that they can try to absolve him from this stupid thing that he did. And all this dude does is just yell at people. And this is why nothing gets done. A lot of these clowns, they are congressmen and women trying to work to make the United States of America a better place and just uplift it and keep it great. No, they're not about none of that. They're all about enriching themselves. And all this is about the billions of dollars that people are trying to put their feet in the mud and say, we're done giving to Ukraine. Kind of interesting how we well over cross $100 billion that have been sent to them. Now they want to put their feet in the sand and say, you shouldn't be giving them a penny. You should be taking care of your own country first. Like I used to work like down in the warehouse where, you get a manifest, right? You get a tally sheet of everything going in and going out. So if a truck comes in and they got 38 cases of Corona and they got 70 gallons of milk and limes, it's a tally sheet, a manifest. You check everything off. You make sure what's coming in is what's going out and everything's received so nobody's getting cheated. You notice with this Ukraine situation, there is no manifest, there is no tally sheet. Oh, there's just $312 million in weapons package. No, hold on, let me get a breakdown of that. What's exactly going? How many M16s? How many landmines? How many rockets? Let me get a breakdown.
It's not going to happen.
The reason that they're fighting for this money so hard for Ukraine is because a lot of them have their hands in the cookie jar. That's exactly what this is on both sides. You think they want war that bad? Of course, there's a lot of them that do, but at the same time, you have all this stuff that's left unchecked, and you'll see this all the time, and they'll just be able to dip their hand in here. Who's going to miss this meal here, a meal there? And that's how this goes. That's why they're lining up, and they love to do all this stuff because people are benefiting on the Ukraine side and the side here. That's what it's all about at the end of the day.
Providing assistance for the Ukrainians to defeat the Russians, that's the number one priority for the United States right now.
So to keep with the theme, he got caught red-handed. It's on video. They got still shots. There's already admitting to it. They got him dead to rights, right? They got him cold, like they say with Trump, right? The walls are closing in. They got him.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal.
So what's going to happen here? Because now you have people that have been rotting in jail for simply walking through the Capitol. And it says if you're trying to stop or impede an official proceeding, it's not like he did it late at night and the janitors are out there cleaning up and stuff. No, this was during an official proceeding. So how is that going to work? Isn't this trying to obstruct that to stop it? That's what it seems like to me. So he should be held to he said it himself, he should be held to the same standard as the people that are rotting in jail for no reason with all these crazy years and is completely out of line. So if that wasn't happening to them, I would say, you know what, whatever, a little slap on the wrist, a little fine or whatever, no big deal. But because he has engaged in this and it is a felony, we want to keep everybody on the same playing field. That's what Hillary said, and that's what he said. So it's time to hold him accountable. Let's see how this whole situation works out for him.
An insurrection. Call it what it is.
And even Kevin McCarthy with his clown self said this, and this is the one thing I do agree with him with.
That an individual elected to Congress would pull a fire alarm. That's a new low. We watched how people have been treated if they've done something wrong in this Capitol. It'll be interesting to see how he is treated on what he was trying to obstruct when it came to the American public.
And you can't count on him. He's going to give you back support like a bar stool. He's going to fold up at the end of the night like a banquet chair. It's just going to do something. They already sent something to the Senate and they're going to end up passing it through and the border's just going to left unchecked and all that. That's because a lot of these people are dirty, flies in the ointment, snakes in the grass on both sides. A lot of them don't care about this country. They just want to enrich themselves, and it has to stop at some point. But the corruption's so deep, that's why you see it. But that's the one thing I'll agree with him on, is that let's see what's going to happen. You saw what happened with these people. Let's see what happens with him. So tell me your guys' thoughts, what you really think is going to happen. Is he going to be held accountable, or they're going to find out some kind of way just to brush this under the rug and people will forget about it as the days go by? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and if you guys could please share so we can get it out there, and I will catch you guys on the next one.